A very good morning to all my dear students. Today we will start our new chapter, that is chapter number 6 of history, rulers and buildings. First of all, introduction. As we all know that in medieval period of Indian history, a number of rulers ruled over the India. जैसा कि हम पहले ही पढ़ चुके हैं कि मिडीवल पीरियड में बहुत से रूलर्स ने इंडिया पर रूल किया। इन रूलर्स ने अपने अपने शासनकाल में बहुत से बिल्डिंग्स और मॉन्यूमेंट्स बनवाए। इन बिल्डिंग्स और मॉन्यूमेंट्स को मेनली टू कैटेगरीज में डिवाइड कर सकते हैं। द फर्स्ट इज विच वर बिल्ट फॉर द प्राइवेट यूज ऑफ किंग्स लाइक फोर्ट्स, गार्डन्स, रेजिडेंसेस, पैलेसेस, टॉम्ब्स एटसेट्रा। And the second is which were built for the public utility like temples, mosques, tanks, wells, bazaars, etc. Now, in order to make our study about these buildings easier, we can divide the medieval period into three parts. The first one is early medieval period, that is the period from 800 to 1200. Next is Sultanate period, that is the period from 1206 to 1526, and the third one is Mughal period, that is the period from 1526 to 1707. Now we start with section 1. In this section we will discuss about the buildings of the early medieval period, that is the period from 800 to 1200. First of all, the art and architecture के point of view से early medieval period has a unique history. जो इसका best specimen है are available in the magnificent temples built in this period. Early medieval period में mainly दो styles के temples architecture trend में थे. One was the Nagar style and the other was the Dravidian style or the Southern style. Though the North Indian architecture suffered a great setback due to the foreign invaders, yet a few temples still speak of their past glory. वैसे तो नॉर्थ इंडियन आर्किटेक्चर को फॉरेन इन्वेडर्स के कारण बहुत सा सेटबैक सफ़र करना पड़ा, बट येट देयर आर सर्टेन टेम्पल्स दैट स्टिल एग्जिस्ट एंड दे स्पीक अबाउट देयर पास्ट ग्लोरी. These temples are the Lingaraj Temple of Bhubaneswar, Sun Temple of Konark, Jagannath Temple of Puri, and the temples of Khajuraho are worth mentioning in this regard. Now have a look on the Lingaraj Temple Bhubaneswar. The top of Lingaraj Temple is 36.5 मीटर high, जिस पर नाग कन्या की मूर्ति खुदी हुई है. This is Sun Temple, Konark. This temple is built in the form of a chariot, means rath, to admire and worship the sun. That's why it is known as the Sun Temple. इस chariot form temple के wheels बहुत बड़े हैं. ये temples horses से linked हैं and it looks like that these horses are pulling the chariot. Means ऐसा लगता है कि जो ये horses हैं वो इस temple को, इस रथ को खींच रहे हैं. This is Jagannath Temple in Puri. This is situated in Odisha. These are the temples of Khajuraho, the Kandariya Mahadev Temple and Vishwanath Temple. खाजुराहो में शिवा टेम्पल्स जो कि 11th सेंचुरी में बिल्ड हुए थे, आर्ट के व्यू पॉइंट से एक्सीलेंट हैं. इनमें भोग और योग का रेयर कॉम्बिनेशन देखने को मिलता है. प्रत्येक टेम्पल हाई प्लेटफॉर्म पर कंस्ट्रक्टेड है जिसमें 3 स्टोरीज हैं एंड द हाइट्स गेट इंक्रीज्ड इन ईच. स्टोरीज की रूफ पगोडा स्टाइल में हैं. गर्भगृह में ऊंचे शिखर बने हुए हैं. इनमें Kandaria Mahadev Temple and Vishwanath Temple is well renowned. Ghateshwar Temple, the temple of World Mother Ambika, is also famous for its carvings. यह टेम्पल डिस्ट्रिक्ट उदयपुर बंदोली में सिचुएटेड है. Durga Temple near Haldi Ghati and Neelkantheshwar Temple near Nagaur are also worth mentioning for their carvings and decorating motifs. Temple of Dilwara, built in 1031 with white marble, is world famous piece of architecture. यह ऋषभदेव का टेम्पल है. The pilgrimage of the Jains is famous for Jain temples. In South, temple architecture attained its climax under the Cholas. इस पीरियड में साउथ इंडिया में द्रविड़ स्टाइल of art trend में था. The early example of this style of temple architecture is the 8th century temple of Kailashnath at Kanchipuram, and the most famous example of this style is the Brihadeshwar temple of Thanjavur, built at the Thanjavur by the Raja I. It is also known as Raja Rajeshwara temple. Now have a look on the Kailashnath and the Brihadeshwar temple. The temple at Gangai Konda Cholapuram is another fine example of architecture under the Cholas. Chalukyas and Hoysalas also built a number of temples. Halebid, the capital of Hoysalas, had a number of temples, and the most magnificent of these is the Hoysalaswara temple. It is built in Chalukyan style. Along with gods, the images of their attendants, Yaksha and Yakshini, are also carved out. The temples contain finely sculptured panels which show a busy panorama of life, including dance, music, and scenes of war and love. Now, the difference between Nagar style and Dravida style. The Nagar style belongs to North India and Dravida style belongs to the South India. The characteristics of North Indian temples are that the idols of gods and goddesses are set on a platform or niches built in front of the main door. Just before the platform, there is a covered courtyard. The roof of the niches were built in conical forms, that is, shikhar, which gradually takes narrower shape on the upper side. On the top, the Kalash, Dhwaj and Trishul are built. In temples of South India, the upper portion of the Garbhagrihi is flat and square. This part is divided into many stories. The upper stories are smaller and square in construction. In front of the Garbhagrihi, the mandap is built with its base on many small pillars and courtyard. It is often open and without roof. The main entrance is built very vast with coppers. The idols are built in different postures. Here is the list of all the monuments which are famous in the medieval period of India. Taj Mahal, Qutub Minar, Red Fort, India Gate, Charminar, Mysore Palace, Hawa Mahal, Lotus Temple, Golden Temple, Gol Gumbaz, Victoria Memorial. Among these, Taj Mahal is one of the 7 wonders of the world, which is built by Shah Jahan in the memory of his beloved queen Mumtaz Begum. Now, have a look on Taj Mahal, which is the one of the 7 wonders of the world. The glorious Taj Mahal, which was built in Agra in 1653 by Emperor Shah Jahan, represents the height of Mughal art and architecture. The dazzling architecture features the iconic marble dome and its flanking minarets made with pearl-like luminescent marble that glows pink at dawn, sparkles in the sun, and arguably looks the most breathtaking in the moonlight. Details in the interior rooms, such as walls carved with calligraphic writing, gemstone inlaid mosaics, and a series of mirrors and reflecting pools to compound its beauty, invariably astonish visitors and leave an unforgettable impression on them. Now, new terms that is being introduced in this chapter. These are mandap. Mandap is a whole room. Garbhgriha, the chief deity room, is known as the Garbhgriha. Gopas. Gopas means the gateway of a temple. The main entrance is known as the Gopas. Renance means revival or rebirth. Mausoleum. Mausoleum means tomb. So that's all about section 1. In our next video, we will discuss about section 2, that is the buildings and monuments of the Sultanate period, and section 3, that is the buildings and monuments of the Mughal period. Thank you. That's all for today. Have a nice day.